Welcome back to my channel SciTech Guru. In this video, I'm going to compare the MI 11X Pro versus the iQOO 7 device. Which phone is the best option to buy during the Amazon Great Indian Festival sale? And this is another question which few of the users are actually having the doubt, because the MI 11X Pro during the Amazon sale, it's available for about 29,999. Yes friends, for 30,000 you're getting the MI 11X Pro, and iQOO 7 price you can get at, I think, close to 26,990. That is what the price of the iQOO 7 you can actually get after using the bank discount cards. So overall is a round figure, so 27,000 for the iQOO 7 device and 30,000 for the MI 11X Pro device. So which phone is worth to buy? If there's a difference of close to only 3,000 difference is there, is it worth of spending extra 3,000 on this Snapdragon 888 processor, or should you buy the Snapdragon 870 chipset? So what are the differences between both phones? That's what I'm going to exactly compare in this video. So in case if you're planning to buy any of the smartphones, so make sure to use my links in description friends, universal link, and make sure to buy using that link and do support me in that way. And let's get started with the first thing about the performance wise. The MI 11X Pro has got the Snapdragon 888 processor, and the iQOO 7 which has got the Snapdragon 870 chipset in this phone. So first thing you should notice is that not only in terms of the benchmarks, but even in terms of the temperatures as well, and the heating problem slightly will be higher in the MI 11X device. So not only in this MI 11X device, even in the other Snapdragon 888 process as well, I do have the Realme GT with me, so they tend to get really heat when compared with the Snapdragon 870. That's the one thing which I can definitely say. In the performance segment, the annual benchmark score in the iQOO 7 device, we can actually see kind of close to 7 lakhs kind of score in terms of annual benchmarks. If you look at the benchmark scores for the MI 11X Pro, the score will be coming about 7 lakhs 81,000 in terms of the benchmark scores. So Snapdragon 888 processor and Snapdragon 870 chipset. You can see the difference in the CPU. There is not much difference, it's kind of really close, but the GPU there is a difference. 60,000 difference is there in the GPU, you can clearly see here. But overall in the benchmark wise, maybe the MI 11X might be slightly better option, but the heating issue will be there in this MI 11X device little bit. That's the one thing which I can say that. But one more thing, I did not even use the phone, so I do have some of the followers who are actually using the MI 11X device. In this way I got to know what are the problems MI 11X Pro has got. So one thing is that don't buy the phone based upon this Snapdragon 888 processor. So buy the phone only based upon how good it is at the cooling of the performance. That's what you need to take care. So otherwise you'll end up with a lot of throttling issues and a lot of heating issues as well. So you need to take care about that Snapdragon processor as well. So in terms of the cooling, slightly Snapdragon 870 is slightly better in terms of managing the not draining much battery, not getting heat. The Snapdragon 870 is slightly kind of ideal situation. So next is regarding the display. Display wise, the MI 11X Pro has got the Super AMOLED display, when the iQOO 7 also got AMOLED panel, and 120Hz refresh rate, 120Hz refresh rate, nothing got changed, and 1300 nits of brightness, 1300 nits of brightness, same brightness, same kind of close type of screen size, 6.67, 6.62. Not a huge difference in terms of the pixel density as well, 395 and the 398. So overall one thing is that the green tint issue, I'm not sure whether the MI 11X Pro will be having. I did not see any kind of comments or anything related news regarding the green tint problem in the MI 11X Pro, because my MI 11X users are actually facing the issues, but not the Pro users. But iQOO 7 users, maybe few units may have the green tint issues, but with the recently new stock, maybe the green tint issue may not be found. That's the one thing you should understand with the latest stock in the iQOO 7 device. And build quality wise, both are kind of similar kind of weight itself you'll be getting, and you'll get the Gorilla Glass front and Gorilla Glass 5 protection, Gorilla Glass back as well. That's also another thing regarding the build quality. And next is regarding the camera, is the one area which is slightly maybe it's kind of equal, because I did not use the MI 11X Pro, to be frank, so that's the reason I cannot declare the clear winner at this point. But MI 11X Pro, you can actually record the 8K 30 FPS, 4K 30 FPS and 4K 60 FPS for this 30,000 rupees. I think only this phone is available to record at 8K recording if you want. If you want, the 8K recording is available. And 108 megapixel lens, main sensor, 8 megapixel ultra wide, 8 megapixel macro lens. So this camera part only we can actually come to the conclusion only after we use the device. So without using based upon the specifications, we cannot say anything much about the camera. But overall in the iQOO 7 device, I did like the night mode shots. Low light photography is really good, and stabilization, video stabilization is really good in this device. These are the two things which I can definitely confirm. Other things like both phones, they don't have the 3.5mm jack. That's also another thing. Dual speakers is present. Connectivity wise, both have the 5G, 4G place is also really good, and Wi-Fi is also really stable. And the 5G bands, there are two 5G bands in the MI 11X Pro device. You can see N77 and N78, and there is only one 5G band in the iQOO 7 device. This is the thing regarding the 5G band, you should definitely understand the 5G band slightly kind of little bit, just only 1.1 band more in the MI9X Pro, nothing much difference. And even the connectivity Wi-Fi also not an issue. And side mounted fingerprint scanner in the MI9X device and MI9X Pro device, and in-display fingerprint scanner in the iQOO 7 smartphone. So difference is the fingerprint scanner. So next we go in the battery backup and all those things. Battery backup, the Snapdragon 870 is slightly optimized, friends, to have the really good performance and really good battery backup. As I said, the camera and the battery backup, these are the two things which I cannot come into a conclusion based upon without trying to use, but overall based on the reviews what I got, so Snapdragon 888 processor will definitely tends to get heat and it will try to drain the battery as well, slightly more than usual. That's the one thing you should understand. Only few phones will be able to manage this kind of balance in between heating and not draining much. This difference is a quick comparison between both phones. I hope you understand what is the differences and which phone to buy. So in case if you want to have that kind of top high-end specifications mobile phone, you can go for the Mi9X Pro. Mi9X Pro, maybe if you try to use a different custom ROM, then you can actually improve a lot of performance in this device. That is what a few of the users, they are actually doing that. So in case if you don't want to deal with that, if you want really good performance without any heating and without any battery draining, you can go for the iQOO 7 device. So it doesn't matter what phone you choose, you'll definitely be happy and satisfied, friends. And thank you for watching this video, and stay tuned for more updates. In case if you have any other queries, let me know in the comment section below. Meanwhile, signing off. Bye.